The moral, well, that's not the right word. The main point of this story is people who talk get fucked up one way or another. Guess what they did to me with my ties to their fucking pervert circle jerk. Firearms prohibition, 72-hour psych hold, Eastern State Hospital. What a kindness. Where they yanked me off Cymbalta, which can lead to seizures and immediate withdrawal, and threw me on Zyprexa, which is olanzapine and Paxil, I think, or Prozac 1. Combo. Highest rate of suicide in its class, and guess what? I did. Just like with the cops up here not understanding the Tourette syndrome and, he did this, he did that, say the people with Bible-beating demons. They put me in Mercy Claremont with their goddamn prosecutors. Meth and sex. So as soon as I came home, I had whole bottles of, well, not whole bottles, but almost, Percocet, Valium, and Cymbalta. You all made it quite clear you do not want to discuss human trafficking. I'm going to notate my story publicly, electronically to the feds, and via video. You think I give a shit? My mother tried to kill me, successfully as an infant, twice. I was poisoned at least twice. I was raped at least twice within the school district. By the time I was 12, I recall at least 20 to 30 times, only 5 or 6 of them in a lot of detail. They think I give a shit. No, I'm not suicidal today. Mental health waxes and wanes. That's why we shouldn't stigmatize it. I sing my song forever for whoever happens along, side by side. They never did like my behavior. Then again, a lot changed when that skull fracture happened. They thought that they could fix it. Kiss it and make it all better. All that permanent nerve damage hurts like hell. Only for Mrs. Boggs's company, Primary Plus Medical. She doesn't own it, but she's with them. No, Percocet's too addictive. Here's more Lyrica, the latest and greatest upcoming party drug. Shall I show you more Primary Plus male employee nudes? I've had it up to here with the medical gaslighting and the judges doing their shit. Are we surprised they sent Cameron Blau down from Tim Nolan's courthouse in Campbell County when Kim Razor recused herself? Let me tell the story about getting pulled over in the Cadillac in Campbell County again. Following some crazy bitch snorting shit right off her steering wheel. 72 and a 55 to get away from her, pass her and get away from her. They pulled me over. You won't find it on record though, will you? They want to bitch about my drinking habits. How high is Vicky Denise, Judy's daughter, on that anti-seizure medicine? I saw her fall into the Lexus last time she was at the Mason County house. Walking back to their car. How high is she on that anti-seizure medicine? You won't need to mind your own, especially when you won't even bother to ask. Bud Lucas, when my grandmother died, Bourbon County Hospital, did they get your head straightened out? They tried. Just like that cop that day. I know how to drive. That cop that lives in Ewing in that trailer. Getting ready to go into work, I suppose. It was like 7 in the morning and us flying to Paris. Or Bourbon Camp, whatever the fuck it is. We got to spend maybe 30 minutes with her before she died. Do you think I was going to pull over? He put his fist up in the... He put his fist up in the windshield when I hit my emergency flashers. You know where I live, write a goddamn ticket. Send it in the mail. They all knew where we live. That's where they'd bring people that they wanted to fuck up. No radio signal, no cell phone signal. Out in Mason County. Did I mention the Kehoe Rape Barn yet? And Sam and Ravana Bavard, stewards of the land. They told me it wasn't human trafficking. Well, I can read and I understand the definition. Forced labor, forced sex acts, children under 12, that's called human trafficking. So as I said, children deserve at least one safe space, and it should be the school districts. Peggy Crum was a pretty good guidance counselor, but Kent Moore was more involved. Aaron Thompson Neal, bitch from hell. How she treated me versus Miss Hester. Fred and Betty. Betty when she was PVA. And Fred, AP History, the one AP class I should never have thought about even taking. Read 40 pages of this Bible print. We're going to quiz you on it tomorrow. His daughter laughed at me, and it wasn't a schizophrenic delusion. His daughter taking the same class, we graduated together. She laughed at me when I said I had to take a mental health day due to her father's bullshit. So shall I talk about Tara Hester being on Paul and Laura's farm that night too with cherry vodka? Oh, and look, here she's pictured downtown at one of the date rape bars. Home for the holidays. They used to ask me, where did you get that cool digital camera? Texas, and it didn't come via UPS either. So if you have any questions, take it up with Feinberg and Associates, East Maxwell in Fayette County, where the law asks if you're home alone. Where Mary McBrayer fell asleep most sessions, just so she didn't have to record this awful shit. The Pumpelly network of Anthem brought her in special, post-retirement, just for me, in her pretty Lexus. the United States Cross. As I said, ask Christy Boggs about it and being elevated.